Forward Solutions Group is successfully driving companies to succeed where others have failed. Are you looking to start a factory, optimize your existing factory, streamline your production, or take your team to the next level? Whatever your needs are, Forward has a solution for you. Reach out to Ben at forwardsolutionsgroup.com. Howick Ltd. has a long history of innovation in cold form steel manufacturing and producing innovative precision roll forming technology for customers throughout the United States and the world. Check out their machine buyer's guide for off-site modular construction or fast build construction with light steel for framing. Go to their website, howickltd.com. Brought to you by Greatech, one of the largest Autodesk partners globally and software developer of the PowerPack Advanced Design, Advanced Steel, and the StruxSoft product line. The complete solution to automate wood and light gauge steel framing, design and documentation, all the way out to CNC output, model, design, and manufacture with StruxSoft. Learn more at struxsoftsolutions.com. Hey everybody, we're at the International Wood-Based Construction Conference in Washington, D.C., and I am standing in the Art Massif booth, and standing with me is Genevieve Constantis. Genevieve, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
What I love about your product and your booth is not only do you do amazing looking stuff, but it's being used right here in Washington, D.C., in the AIA building that they've been renovating for the last 2 years, and you guys have a big part in that, because there's only one way to get up and down.
Yes, we just got the staircase contract, so we're going to do a nice curved staircase right in there.
To me, if the AIA, which is the governing body of all the architects, is using your product, that is worth a congratulations 100 times over. So very well done.
Well, thank you. We're actually very proud of it because we love doing funky things. We love doing out of the box and really bring the Glulam elsewhere, than straight in. So we're very proud of that.
Take a moment. Why don't you tell everybody a little bit about who Art Massif is and who you service, and then let's get into looking at some of your products.
Okay, well, who we are, we're a creative manufacturer of Glulam structure.
Yeah.
We do structures, all kinds of structures, arches, curves. We love funky stuff. And we're working in the U.S., mainly on the East Coast.
Right. And
in Canada, we're based in Quebec. Small company. We're 4 partners, shareholders.
Okay.
I'm one of them.
Yeah.
Been doing nice things since more than 10 years now.
Yeah. So you're a co-founder of the company, which is awesome. How big is your manufacturing facility?
35 square feet. 35,000.
35,000 square feet, right? Translated.
And we have from engineering design, we have our in-house engineers.
Okay.
So from engineering all the way up to installation. So we do all of our Glulam. Our standard Glulam is made out of 2x6. And then we do everything all the way up to, we process the Glulam, we make it, we process it, and we have a big CNC machine.
So you're the manufacturer of the Glulam itself, and you're also the fabricator of the end product that's leaving. So you're really a one-stop shop for the whole thing.
Exactly, and that's how we present ourselves and how we like to work.
Right.
Collaboration, being upfront in the project while it's designed.
Sure.
And then we can work an optimal project, with the client. Economically and aesthetically.
So what I like about this, right, is it's not only just a one-stop source, right, but since you're not outsourcing the manufacturing of the Glulam, like you're only dealing with one person. If there's ever issues, it all comes down to you guys, and you're taking all that responsibility and saying, yeah, we got this. We know the quality's there because we're doing it from the beginning to the end. Now, with your structures, do you also do the build?
Yes, totally. Yeah. The build, you mean the installation?
The installation,
yes, we do. And I think that's part of why we do continuous improvement.
Yep.
Because if the guys on site, the carpenters, there's something that is hard to connect, or they will call the engineer that designed it and say, hey man, don't do that anymore. And you know, so we have, and the client is not, he's not gonna see all that.
Sure.
He's only gonna see the final product.
To work with you, you know, one, what areas do you cover? Like how far of a radius outside of your manufacturing facility do you do? Obviously you come to Washington, D.C. So.
Yeah, we went all the way down so far to Brooklyn. We had a little project in Brooklyn. So, but I think we cover all the Northeast.
Yeah.
But I think we can go, as we have a really added value product.
Right.
The only thing is a little bit more shipping if we go further.
Yeah.
We're looking at the West Coast for high-end residential projects, because we do residential and commercial projects. And we will go where there's a market and where there's clients, you know, as we do something so specific and so special.
How long has Art Massif been in business now?
13 years.
13 years.
Yeah.
And you've been growing over 13 years.
Oh yeah, slowly but surely.
Yeah.
And we don't want to grow too fast. We have a growth of about 15 to 20% per year.
Sure.
And we don't want to lose that artisan or that really close to client values that we have. You know? So that's why we don't want to invest like tens of millions, and you know, we grow slowly but surely. Yeah.
So it's a very personal relationship, and you like to have repetitive customers, which makes a lot of sense. So here I am. I'm an architect. I'm sitting in Michigan, and I'm saying, well, I really like this, and I'm watching the video, and I want to build this way. Walk me through the process. Can I be an architect and still work with you?
Oh yeah, totally. First of all, the architects that want to do a Glulam project, they will call us. Okay. They will ask us, is that just with a schematic design? Yep. They can ask us like the basics of a structure, the spans, to do an optimal, you know, not if we span too long, it will you will have members, really wood members, very deep and very heavy and very expensive.
Yeah, sure.
So you know, there's all kinds of way of designing to have an effective and a beautiful structure. So the architect can call us, and we'll try. We'll start working with him or her. On a schematic design and guide the design. Right. And then we can also, something that they really appreciate is that we can easily give a range of price. Okay. As wood structures are not that common. Sure. They need to be, you know, guided more. Right. That way. Sure. So if we give fast a range of prices, then they'll be more comfortable, you know, going further
with it. And and we always use the term value engineer. You take their plans and you bring value by saying, if we do X, Y, Z, we can keep your costs lower. We don't have to use as much wood, right? So we're not wasting. Yep. And they end up with a beautiful project that the architect's happy, but more importantly than the architect being happy, their client is happy, right?
Totally.
So why don't we take a look at some of your products here? Yep. So this is the one we're going to start with. So this is your typical Glulam structure here, right?
Yeah, that's the typical spruce, black spruce Glulam. Sure. It's a very pale species, but it's a regional one. It grows, you know, it's more regional than, let's say, Douglas fir that is more on the West Coast. Right. So black spruce, you have it all the way up north. From certified forests, always SFI certified. Sure. So
and there's some weight to this.
Yeah, well,
it's wood.
It's wood, but it's not hardwood. It's softwood. So I don't find it heavy
compared to the hardwood. So for sure. Yeah. All right, and is this your typical product that you'll be using right here? Perfect. And then let's talk about some of the other products here, because this is quite different looking.
Yeah, that's unique. That's our prestige glue lamp.
Okay.
I prefer putting it like this.
Sure.
The core of that beam is in spruce, black spruce,
Right.
because you can. It's graded actually.
Okay.
So the engineers like that.
Yeah.
They can do all the design with the spruce.
Sure.
And then there's a layer of another species. In this case, it's white oak.
Yeah.
So imagine the beam like this. You
Right.
will see only the white oak.
Right, right. Oh, got it. So this is making up the core of the column
The
or beam
structure.
or whatever the structure. So you're going to see this beautiful finish of this color
Exactly.
versus this color,
Exactly.
right? So you have different
And-
options. Got
yeah,
it.
and we can do also, we do with walnut, which is more
Yeah, sure.
darker, but it's beautiful also. So there's a few species ash also we can do it.
So you can do this in several different species to get whatever the
Exactly.
look is that the
Exactly.
customer wants.
Yep,
And you make all of this in your own manufacturing.
totally. We invented that.
You invented it.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. All right. And now this is something newer you were talking about, or not necessarily newer, but you're getting some long spans out of this, structural spans.
Yeah, totally. It's a Glulam decking, so a GLT.
Yeah.
It's all lamellas of Glulam. So
Right.
it's a Glulam, but it will span way more than a massive decking.
Okay.
Massive timber.
Yeah.
It will span from, depending on the thickness.
Yeah.
Because we have, this is 1.5 inches, and
Sure.
we have different thickness up to 5 inches.
Okay.
So depending on the thickness,
Right.
it will span between 6 feet and 24 feet.
6 feet and 24 feet, up to
Yeah.
5 inches it can span
Yeah.
without structure under it.
Exactly. And you see this side is not
Yeah, this
nice
is the
'cause
unfinished.
it's not the visible
Yeah,
side.
right.
So it will go between the beams like
Got it.
this, and
Yeah.
that side is visible.
and that you see.
We
Wow.
could do it also in prestige with our prestige glue.
So you could do this with the prestige, like where it
Yeah.
has a different color and a different core?
Yep.
So you can
exactly.
laminate the exterior
white
of it.
oak or
with white
walnut.
oak, whatever the color.
And it's not just a veneer.
Yeah.
It's really a 1/4 inch. It really looks, and it is very stable
And how long have you been producing this product?
since the beginning.
Since the beginning.
Yep. But I think it's a product that people don't know a lot about.
Yeah.
And there's a big wow about CLT. Everybody's
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
about cross-laminated timber.
Sure.
In that product, 100% of the wood is working. As in CLT, there's always layers inside that are not working, that
Right.
are not on the good
Right,
way.
CLT is cross, you
Yeah.
know, they're
So
yep,
there's, and so with less wood,
yep.
we can.
You can
do-
achieve bigger spans.
Yeah.
Interior, exterior.
Always, wood doesn't like really much
Right.
being wet.
Yeah, sure.
So it can be exterior as long as there's a roof over,
Sure.
as it's not soaking in
Right, and you
in
can
water.
protect it and put
Oh,
whatever
yeah,
you need
totally.
on it. Love it, love it, love it. All right, so, I mean, you got a wood column here.
Yes.
But is it wood?
It's-
or is it a wood? It's not a solid wood column.
No, it's
right?
Glulam. Yeah.
So this is a Glulam column, but it looks
Yeah.
like it looks like you just cut a tree.
Yeah, totally. And it's grayish. It's a finishing
Yeah.
treatment that we put on it, and we kind of sanded it.
How do you get the? Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah.
the grooves on this are very
Yeah,
realistic.
It's a metal brush, and we do.
Yeah.
We do some fun stuff like that, and it really looks like an old column.
Like an old column, right?
Yeah.
And
we do a lot of Glulam columns bigger than that, but
Okay.
for schoolyards,
Yeah.
because it's
Right.
less, it's softer on the for the
oh,
forehead.
the kids hit or fall. Yeah.
When it's round,
Softer on the forehead,
then
uh-huh. So you're making like gym sets and play sets and
yeah,
swing
yeah.
sets out of this, but it's also a structural column.
Oh, totally. It's a
So I could use this in my house as a load point.
totally.
Tell us a little bit about some of the projects you guys are working on. We talked about the AIA. I mean, this is a beautiful project here behind us.
Microbrewery. Well, there's a really nice project we just finished up in Concord,
Okay.
New Hampshire.
Yep.
A big hangar, airplane hangar
Right.
that spanned 210 feet wide.
210 feet wide. So the planes could
Yeah.
go in, you can't have any structure.
Yeah,
Right.
totally.
All right, got it.
So that's a really wide one in wood.
In wood.
So and the big arch. Arches are really performs very well
Sure.
in long span.
Right.
So it's a beautiful one that we're very proud of.
What else do you have coming up? Some good stuff?
Yeah, we have a few schools coming up and ice rink up in at home in Quebec.
Right. I just learned about schools. I was on a panel this morning,
Yep.
and it was talked about how the students that are learning in a Glulam building or a cross laminate or just wood in general tend to have better results on their test scores and learning
Yep.
scores than a traditional brick or darker or sheetrock,
Yep.
which I think is fabulous because it's no longer about selling about the qualities and the carbon neutral of wood and all this other stuff. It's really now the schools can look at it and say, well, the kids are going to come out of the school a little bit smarter because they're in an
Yep.
environment that makes them feel like learning and absorbing.
Totally.
I was
Isn't
blown
that
away by the
incredible?
data.
It is.
Yep.
It's incredible. And they say that the stress factors,
Yeah.
the stress symptoms lowers
Yeah.
when they're in a natural environment
Sure.
with natural material
Right.
and with natural light also. Natural material, natural light,
Yeah.
stress factors lower, so they're more there to learn,
Well, that's it. I
Same
mean,
thing
it
for
plays nice for the senses.
Same thing for hospitals.
Right.
In Europe, they have more and more hospitals in wood because
Yeah.
of those same factors.
I mean, the data is amazing. I also learned, I'm learning a lot here.
Yeah.
This is what's great about it, is when students or humans touch aluminum or metal, your blood pressure rises.
Huh.
When you touch wood products,
it's lower.
same con. So if you think of schools, it's all metal desk and metal chair, right? So all day long. So there's some things I didn't know. So always learning. So we have to come to these events. If somebody wants to do business with you and work with you, what is
Yep.
the process? So walk us through how they, one, get in touch with you, two, what's the next step?
Well, the simplest for now is just to go on our website, artmassif.ca. They can write us just an email. They want info. They want to contact us,
Yep.
and we'll get, within 24 hours, they'll
Sure.
get a phone call, and we can, either just exchange half an hour, or then if they want to go further, we can. There's all kinds of service.
Right.
Service offers with our engineers to work, collaborate with the team, the building team, the design
Right.
team.
Yeah.
We can do that also. So we adapt to what the client wants.
Sure.
But we're there. Pre-construction is so important, so we're
Right,
there
right.
for sure to support them.
I just love your product so much. Why should people work with you versus some of the others
Uh-huh.
out there?
I've never worked with the others, so I can't say, but I mean, we're there for the client.
Yeah.
So I think and we're so, one of our values, I don't know, probably everybody says that, but we're honest, we love transparency, we're very ingenious.
Ingenious?
Yeah, like kind of.
You come up with solutions.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So, and we're very creative. So,
Yeah.
One of my partner, he's got solutions for production solutions
Right.
for everything. So if a client wants something special that he doesn't find on the
Sure.
market, he can call us.
Listen, I'm here. When I learned about you doing the stairwell for the AIA here in Washington, D.C., that's pretty much all you need to know because they have to do it to the max because this is what they do for a living, and they chose you and your team and your company to do that, and I think that says a lot. So if you want that artisan touch, you can have it. If you just want the standard stuff, you do that as well.
Totally.
So Genevieve, thank you so much for taking
you,
a few
Dave.
moments. Awesome. So there you have it, Art Massif. If you want to learn more, reach out to Genevieve. She'll walk you through it. I'm Dave Cooper. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.
What an amazing show. Thank you to all of our sponsors for helping us to continue to bring all of these innovative conversations to all of you out there. Please visit them, see what they have to offer you, and as always, subscribe to the YouTube channel and ring that bell. It would mean the world to us. I'm Dave Cooper. Thanks for watching.